You're looking for a job in Germany right now. The market is tough. Here are my best tips as the person who found a job outside of Germany, moved here, and has been having a successful career. Let's dive straight into it. After applying over and over again, you might find out that no one is offering a simple interview. How to fix it? When I started looking for a job, I made a few mistakes. I posted my profile on international platforms and thought that was enough. But if you're looking for a work specifically in Germany, try out Xing. It's a local platform that is essential here. You find many local companies posting about job offers right there, so do not miss out on this platform. I remember looking at my resume and realizing that local companies require local experience. Where to get it? My advice is to try non-profit local companies first. Sometimes it is worth doing non-profit project just to showcase your experience on the local market. In parallel, I worked hard on my LinkedIn profile. Regardless of how much people are criticizing it right now, I think it's a great opportunity to stand out. Start sharing your journey. Post something as a story. Just share your genuine content, and please, I beg you, do not write with AI. Better clumsier, but yourself, because it's really so easy to spot when someone writes it with AI and you feel like, oh no, ironic, hurtful, interesting, and insightful. When I started my journey, I posted regularly up to 3 times per week, sharing my experience and learning something, or maybe I've just tried out a new feature in the technology I'm using and reacting on the market news, and that helped me to gain some valuable contacts. Another truth I had to realize: the hiring process right now is the transaction of presentation and purchase. If you think about it, HR has only 3 seconds to evaluate your resume, and right now most of the times it's done through some CTA platforms, through some bots, so a real human might not even look at your resume. So what you need to do is to describe your key performance indicators. This way the employer immediately sees the benefits of hiring you. For example, I created 5 websites that increased overall company's productivity by 10%. Imagine for a second you are hiring. What benefit can you get from this person? Ask yourself this and apply it to your profile. Another important thing: do not make it longer than 1 page. I know you want to showcase all of your experience, but please remember, better quality over quantity. In the header, be sure to indicate your residency status. Are you allowed legally to work in Germany, or you would require a working visa? Some companies refuse to even look at my resume because I required a working visa, and it can be challenging because usually it takes up to 1 month or longer to get the visa after they admitted you to the position. But it is what it is, and being transparent from the get-go is very important. One more important secret: add a few lines about who are you, what kind of person are you, because it is those soft skills that can make you stand out. Show that maybe you're into photography, which means you are good with details, or say that you like playing chess because you're into critical thinking. Do not lie, but find something unique about yourself and make it human. This shows your character and helps breaking ice during the interview. When your CV is done, it's time to get to the cover letter. And that is very important on the German market because this is where you can showcase who you are. Please tailor it to each company. I would use it as 3 paragraphs. In the first one, you show your desire to work in this company. Say who you are. I'm this professional with X years of experience in X spheres, and I would love to apply for X position in X company. And then use 2 more paragraphs to showcase how your relevant experience can be applied in this company. Let's say you're SMM specialist and before you've been working for some local businesses and now you are applying to a family-run company where you want to promote their product. In this case, I would run something like, I already possess 3 years of experience in XYZ company where I did XYZ that can be applied in your company to future market products and promote it to a bigger audience. Always make this correlation. What is your experience? How you can apply it in the new company? What is the benefit for them? Again, it's very important to show benefit. Please, as with the CV, write cover letter yourself and use AI to polish it. And this is the perfect match you can get. And once you're done with all the formalities, you have to start. Apply everywhere. Use all the websites you can find. And here's another secret tip for you. If you have some dream company in mind and you don't know if they have open positions or you do know that they have open position, try applying not directly on the website, but find the person who works in this company. Even better if you have something in common with them and ask, hey, maybe you can refer me to this position. They get some referral bonus and you get an insider recommendation. And this is the best case scenario that works perfectly. While you're preparing for interviews, don't be shy and use AI. I know you probably hear about AI everywhere, but trust me, right now it's undeniable. We have to use it for our advantage. It's just a tool that can spare your time and promote you. So to pass interviews better, you can train AI. There are special career bots, career agents that you can use to train yourself for the interview. Say, act as HR specialist, you work for XYZ company, ask me these questions, here is my resume, and ask me more complex questions. Train over and over again. The more you talk, the more confident you become. Another great tip, while you are doing interviews, keep the records of them. You can write it in any tool. I use Notion, but you can use Excel, any tool that you're familiar with, where you can track record of the companies you've applied to. It is really good to keep things organized, to have some statistics and to analyze it. There is another big elephant in the room that we just cannot help but addressing. If you're applying in Germany, recruiters expect you to know German language. I'm sorry, but this is the reality. And so far, the situation is they would rather prefer a candidate with a good German over the candidate with better technical skills but bad language. So use this time, try to improve German language because it is crucial for your career. By the way, I have a video where I use my tips on how I learned German language. Feel free to watch it. There, I also attached a list of phrases that helped me to get C1 certificate. And you can use these phrases not only for the German exam, but also to prepare for the interview. Having some phrases to open the conversation, to close the conversations, to give good arguments, release your stress. So feel free to check out this video and let's move on to another tip. So you have your resume, you have cover letter, you're preparing for the interviews, you are attending them and still no success. You can try and enlarge your area. It might be more difficult to find a job in a bigger city through the higher competition. If you are willing to move to a smaller city and live up to 20, 30, sometimes even 40 minutes from a bigger city, maybe up to an hour, if that is not a problem for you, you might look into some smaller cities because there are companies hiring and they have less competition. Another great tip that worked for me is looking for some HR agencies. Some companies do not directly look for employees, but rather they contact HR agency that provide contacts. If you find this agency on LinkedIn, you might ask, hey, maybe we could work together. How this functions. They take your profile, they're looking for a job for you, and at the end, at least in my case, this was with the company I work, they take percentage from your salary, but it is paid by the employer. They are really interested in getting you the best salary. With all of these tips, I'm sure you are going to find your dream job very soon. If I forgot something, feel free to ask me in the comments and I will be happy to provide my advice. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe. For a small creator like me, it means the world when people supporting what I'm doing. I post videos regularly about my life in Germany and how I travel on low budget and share tips and tricks for the best cuisine in the region. See you soon in the next video. Bye!